recession taking place, so we gotta go get it.
Damn right about that, we gotta get it, it's a mission.
Cause my kids hungry too, and my baby mama's bitchin'. And these niggas started snitching, but we ain't worried about that.
A couple holes in your back and pussy one in your hat. It's for the niggas out here listening, trying to stop my grind.
I kill you on my clocks for trying to block my grind. And if we talking, you fine, cause my money speaks for me.
And I just tell them if it ain't about that paper, then it's nothing.
We be dugging out in public, all black goon mode.
Everybody popping bite, and you already know.
The block been good, get a motherfucker, got me going money.
And we can do this shit for life,
Stacking up the money. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, and I'm hungry. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, and I'm hungry. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to see the next morning. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to see the next morning. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, and I'm hungry. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, and I'm hungry. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to see the next morning. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to see the next morning. Around 7 o'clock. I can hear the streets calling. Wash my face, brush my teeth. Ain't no time for stalling. Grab my work, hit the block, right on cold water. Hit my nigga on the horn to put in the order. I need it jumping every day, moving at a fast pace. Never keep it where I lay, cause that's a bad note. If the feds at my door, then that's a bad day. I'm living every damn day like it's my last day. I got a shawty and she get that shit for the load. Take a ride to my city, you can get it, folks. And yeah, I'm talking dope. This studio ain't wide. Shit, I'm talking too much. Some of you boys wide. Serve to my arm tied, damn right I'm on the phone. Dug it to my deathbed, you can see it in my eyes. Red to my arm tied, damn right I'm bonafide. Dug it to my deathbed, you can see it in my eyes. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, and I'm hungry. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, and I'm hungry. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to see the next morning. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to see the next morning.
Early in the morning, know I gotta be the first on the block with the crew, doing shit you never do. Niggas be constantly hating money, we constantly making do. We get ready, let's shine. It's not a fumble this time. I see it a mile away. We hustling every day. Let's stack up this money, man, and buy some bigger things. We higher than fucking planes, man. Them know we up the chain. More money, man. That's all. I'm just stressing to get a shit. I go hit me a lick, no time to fool around with this shit. Man, I got stories to tell. Shit that'll put me in jail. And if I go tellin', I fail. Man, this shit crazy as hell, but I got my money as well. Nothing to bounce out with a bell. Just got a pack in the mail. Ooh, that was not meant to tell. Tell them they want me, come get me, man. I was busy, hit vision. Take that shit back to the kitchen, man. I just finished this mission. Now I come back to the kitchen just to re up on the mission.
Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, and I'm hungry. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, and I'm hungry. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to see the next morning. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to see the next morning. What up, Rudy Roo?
Say, Will, what the fuck you do?
Around 7 a.m., let's hit the block and get to school.
Oh, I need another minute, let me get to work, I'm with it.
A recession taking place, so we gotta go get it.
Damn right about that, we gotta get
cause my kids hungry too, and my baby mama's bitchin'. And these niggas started snitching, but we ain't worried about that.
A couple holes in your back and pussy, one in your hat. It's for the niggas out here listening, trying to stop my grind.
I kill you on my pops for trying to block my grind. And if we talking, you fine, cause my money speaks for me.
And I just tell them if it ain't about that paper, then it's nothing.
We be dugging out in public, all black goon mode.
Everything popping right, and you already know.
The block is good, get a motherfucker, got me throwing money.
And we can do this shit for life, but
Stacking up the money. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, man, I'm hungry. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, man, I'm hungry. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to eat it next morning. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to eat it next morning. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, man, I'm hungry. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, man, I'm hungry. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to eat it next morning. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to eat it next morning. Around 7 o'clock. I can hear the streets calling. Wash my face, brush my teeth. Ain't no time for stalling. Grab my work, hit the block, right on cold water. Hit my nigga on the horn to put in the order. Need it jumping every day, moving at a fast pace. Never keep it where I lay, cause that's a bad note. If the feds at my door, then that's a bad day. I'm living every damn day like it's my last day. I got a shawty and she get that shit for the load. Take a ride to my city, you can get it, folks. And yeah, I'm talking dope. This studio ain't wide. Shit, I'm talking too much. Some of you boys wide. Serve to my arm tied, damn right I'm bona fide. Dug into my deathbed, you can see it in my eyes. Serve to my arm tied, damn right I'm bona fide. Dug into my deathbed, you can see it in my eyes. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, man, I'm hungry. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, man, I'm hungry. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to eat it next morning. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block. Trying to eat it next morning.
Early in the morning, know I gotta be the first on the block with the crew, doing shit you never do. Niggas be constantly hating money, we constantly making do it. Get ready, let's shine. It's not a fumble this time. I see it a mile away. We hustling every day. Let's stack up this money, man, and buy some bigger things. We hide it in fucking plain. Man, they know we out the chain. More money, man. That's all. I'm just stressing to get a shit. I go hit me a lick. No time to fool around with this shit. Man, I got stories to tell. Shit that'll put me in jail. And if I go telling I fail, man, this shit crazy as hell. But I got my money as well. Nothing to bounce out with a bell. Just got a pack in the mail. Ooh, that was not meant to tell. Tell them they want me, come get me, man. I was busy, hit vision. Take that shit back to the kitchen, man. I just finished this mission. Now I come back to the kitchen just to re-up on the mission.
Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, man, I'm hungry. Early in the morning, block still jumping. Early bird, get the first worm, man, I'm hungry. They hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. They hungry, trapping on the block.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, dog. Let's go ahead and get to it.
Press play, new drop. Every day from the screen to your ears, all in HD. You already know who it is. NickMaddenTV. NickMaddenTV.
Hey, welcome back to the NickMaddenTV. Look, that was on T Will and Rudy Roo. But look here, we back, dog. On to the next one. On to the next one, like Jigga Man to say. On to the next one. Every round counts, y'all. Shedeur's next step next week, and on a wild night of boxing though that we had last night. So let's go ahead and get into the show. As y'all can see everything on the screen right now. Y'all see the picture up right now. We had Ray J versus Orlando Brown last night, y'all. Oh man, it went down. It went down last night. So we might as well start there though. So hey, welcome back to the NickMaddenTV. Make sure y'all hit that like button as soon as y'all come into the door. And as you can see it in the title, every round counts. So since it was boxing last night, it's only right that we start off with some boxing. One of the funniest matchups I've seen in a long time. Funniest fight I've seen. So let's go and get into it. Orlando Brown versus Ray J. Ray Jizzle. Let's see what these boys got going on. All right. I ain't know Orlando Brown was that short though, you know what I'm saying? These boys look like two big frogs out here passing licks. And they out here wrestling. Boy, this got to be one of the funniest fights. But I like the entertainment of it. Look at Orlando. Ray J said, forget it, man. That ref, that's a 10 count referee. He should have been counted out. Ray J looked tired, out of shape. These boys out here having fun out here though. But like I said, I like the entertainment of it. They out here, you know, having their little fights. Earlier in the fight, you know what I'm saying, Ray J he ain't knock him out though. But hey, at one point in time, Orlando was coming out just swinging wild. I thought he was gonna catch Ray J with one arm, but you know, almost similar to what's the guy named Hot Fire, you know what I'm saying. But look at Ray J walking around like, who said what? I'm ready. Hey, if you enjoyed that fight last night, man, that was a funny fight. Before the real fight had started. Look at him. Ray J won by decision. Like I said, these boys out here like two big bullfrogs out here passing licks. That damn Ray J, man. Hey, check in where you're from also, too, if you tuning in. Go ahead and check in. Let me know before we get to the real show. But shout out to Ray J and Orlando Brown. They did their thing last night. Like I said, Ray J won by decision. Maybe they can keep on going. Ray J won. Hey, he 1 for 1 right now. So Brandon got her smack to talk right now, too. You did. So let's get to the real fight, man. Claressa Shields, her and Kaye Scott. Claressa caught that girl too, dog. She caught that girl. She spanked her with that hit. Ooh, knocked her in the ropes, man. Bing! Yeah, she stung her then, man. Claressa was on the so I guess she knocked out the 6th round TKO. I'm gonna show that video too, though. But like I said, that was the hit that, hey, at one point in time, Claressa was on the ropes. She was letting old girl just hitting her, you know. But she bobbing, weaving like the Lil Kim show. Not the Lil Kim show, but what's the Lil Kim dance that they had on TikTok? Like Lil Kim moving and bobbing and weaving like Lil Kim, bobbing and weaving like Lil Kim. All right, let's keep it pushing though. That was, hey. But like I said, man, Claressa, she was hitting that girl. She was all on K. Right then, the corner just said, forget it, threw all the towels in. They said it threw the curtains too. Like, man, just forget it. Shout out to Claressa though. She did her thing last night. Shout out to Kate. She got in the ring and did her thing too though. Some good matchups and stuff. You know what I mean? Good matchup. I dig it though. I can dig it for sure. Like I said, I'm gonna show y'all that footage one more time. Claressa getting into her bag. She was beaming K, man. But hey, shout out to them girls, dog. They doing their thing in that boxing ring. So hey, y'all think Claressa the GOAT? she the self-proclaimed GOAT. Now, I mean, she doing her things, and then she went down, right back down to the class that she came from. I guess that was middleweight, and she came back out and she dominated. So, hey, shout out to Shawty, man. She did the thing. All right, the real reason why we here. Hey, look here. Of course, we finna talk about Shedeur yesterday. Like I said, next round we up against Buffalo. He gonna be starting. But I got some footage from Madden Dubs from YouTube. We gonna go and get him.
Season debut of Shedeur Sanders in the Cleveland.
I'm gonna let him do his breakdowns, and I'm gonna respond to his breakdowns and stuff too. Though I think he's pretty fair, you know what I'm saying, by calling what he sees. So let's go ahead and get this going. Come on in, dog.
And I saw some really good things that he put on tape. I also saw some things that weren't so great. So we're going to break down the good, the bad, and everything in between. Here's a really good throw to start the game, by the way. This was his first pass. We're going to come out 21 personnel, basically meaning that we got 2 backs in the backfield.
Like I said again, shout out to Madden Dubs, though. Like he said, it was his first pass. As soon as he got into the game, his first pass, and it went down that far. Not saying Deshaun, but anyway, we talking about Shedeur right now. So, the first pass, man, hey, they let me know that, hey, he still got it. You know what I'm saying? So, I like how he started. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep on going, man.
One tight end route concept. We're going to get a little bit of pre-snap motion here. And this guy's going to be running like this deep out route. We're also going to get a stop over the middle that kind of turns back to the outside. We're going to get like a chip and release over the middle. And then running back is going to leak out into the flats as well. Fullback, I believe, picks up a man-side blitz. But ultimately, we're going to be under center in this I formation. We're going to get the pre-snap motion. And as we play fake, boom, we got a drop. Back foot's going to hit the ground. We're going to hitch up in the pocket. We're going to see that we've got great separation here. Plus, the guy's not looking at Shedeur Sanders, which means he doesn't know if the football is coming or not. He's not looking, right? So we're going to throw this with anticipation, and we're going to lead him back just a little bit. Just enough for the DB not to be able to jump this thing for the interception. Gives us plenty of space, turn up the field, make the guy miss, and pick up 24 yards in that play.
Already, good play. First throw of the game. You know what I'm saying? Reading the defense well after the post snap. So, hey, you can't say too much bad about that play or how he started off, though. You know what I'm saying? So, good reads, and same thing as Madden Dub said. He led the player right back to the ball, so the defender won't knock the ball out, or so causing incompletion. So, all right, let's keep it going.
This is a great job by Shedeur reading the defense. We got man-to-man coverage. Once you see that pre-snap motion, this guy rotating fully, never looking back.
His man.
Even this guy right here, you could tell right off the snap that this is man-to-man coverage here with the DBs. We just find the pocket.
I wish I can get the footage like he got too, so I can
We're gonna break it down.
I can do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Break it down though.
800 likes.
Shout out Madden Dubs. I did hit the like button too, brother.
Should be the starter, so we'll see what happens there. But let's get into this video.
Off the rip.
This play is interesting because I believe that he was thrown to an open receiver, but he didn't go through his progressions. I don't want to say properly, but it seems like he just stared down one target, which is going to be this dig route over the middle of the field. Just had a lot of faith in his guy to win that route, when in reality they send this nickel blitz here off the edge. And we have like this wide open slant over the middle of the field that if we just turned and scanned, we're going to see him wide open, right? So take a look at this. We're going to get that pre-snap motion. We're going to drop back, and we're going to look left to right. So we're looking left. We're not really looking at the tight end. He's covered up. But again, once he stares down, once he sees, like, I want this dig route over the middle of the field because these safeties are backing up so much.
Yep.
Like, we have this wide open. If we just scanned and looked and
would have been some good yards for sure.
Chunk piece there. We got to be able to find that. But he stares down Gage, who, respectfully wins his route. So, yes, it probably would have been a nice completion there to Gage, but ball gets deflected at line of scrimmage. I thought it just might have been a little bit easier there to scan, right? Yeah. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, and you see that wide open. Now, again, this route's open. So, I don't hate him for not scanning. But ultimately,
yeah, you definitely want to hit that wide open guy right there, though.
Cover zero. The Bears understood that if they just sent everybody
You're right about that part for sure. So we definitely got to get that. We got to make sure we scan it too, though, man. Hey, we got to have wide vision.
Deep dig. I know we got a shallow.
Wide vision, dog. Wide vision.
He wants this route right here. The safety.
But you're doing good though. Let's go. All right.
Yeah, he blitzes, so they're saying everybody cover 0. We also have this wide open, so Shedeur also could have hit this if he wanted to, but again, was eye set on this right here. Why? Well, because this DB's hips are opened up to the sideline, and we're breaking to the middle of the field, which means we've got leverage to create separation.
Yeah, that's the one to Florio.
Pressure stays cool, calm, collected, about to get smoked, and is still able to deliver a great football right where it needs to be. 35-yard pickup down that sideline. Great job from Shedeur again.
Man, hey, I wish he had got a touchdown on that one though, man. But I would have liked for him to see to hit the drag guy right here coming across the middle too, though. You know what I'm saying? So, easy pass. I see you going for the long ball. You definitely showing that. So you got that in your arsenal, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see you go ahead and hit these here though. But I think he was if it were me guessing, I think he was fighting. I think he was pretty much just fighting against time. But he's not fighting against. Well, yeah, fighting against time because he wasn't going to get too many more possessions in the third quarter. So you know that the third quarter was gonna come by quick. You know what I'm saying? So by him taking these chunks, he is moving the ball down the field. So, but this is the third string though, too, y'all. So I understand the line. The line is looking bad and terrible too. You know what I'm saying? So it's the third string. So they don't. If it was the first string looking like this, then I'd be kind of worried about whoever's starting back there. You know, if you're a Browns fan, but I ain't no Browns fan. But anyway, y'all. So, but like I said, the line breaking down, and but he got enough. He got enough space to he had enough time to hit that the crossing right here, but then he took the big shot. But go ahead, I'm like the guy the last two plays that he showed that he definitely should have hit the ones that's coming out.
Takes his shot down
the open ones
originally, and ends up being a big time pickup again. I think sometimes you got to be able to understand when to take that shot play and when to take what the defense is.
Because you don't want to be that hot like
something
that.
Wide open, you got to take that. Obviously, I know we didn't see it, but right here as well, you have this wide open. I know this worked out, but sometimes you got to be able to find this. Like if you hit that right here and strike the field, you also get a big chunk play.
True.
Either way, great ball here by Shedeur. Under pressure, amazing. All right, guys, we are literally
what they do probably would have caught him.
2 weeks away from the start of this season.
Or the guy probably would have caught him or something like that. But I'm gonna try to skip ahead a little bit so he can get back to his film breakdown. Shout out Matty Dubs.
Reed, we're going to be in a scat protection, which means we're going to slide our offensive line.
I probably went a little too far, but hey.
Right. We're going to get a goal ball down this right sideline. We're going to get
bring him up a little bit.
Middle. We're going to get an out route here and then a late stop route over on this side with the tight end. Now, ultimately,
was this the pick?
Left to right, but we're trying to see what kind of coverage they're in. And right here we see that press man coverage. We're sliding our running back over to the left side because we're thinking, okay, maybe they blitz this guy. So just in case, let's watch for that on that left side. As we snap the ball, first thing that we notice is we've got a zone look here, okay? But watch how this outside defender, he's going to stay attached to the tight end and not break out to the flat. So Shedeur sees that. Right, he stares down this tight end, keeps him in line, and he's going to loft it over the head on this out route, right where it needs to be to gauge. Beautiful throw.
Yeah.
Perfect throw. First down.
That was a great pass.
That one more time.
Yeah, let's watch that one more time then.
Again, makes an adjustment at the line of scrimmage. He knows what he wants again. Okay. Once that guy takes that
good pocket so far.
Boom, football's out.
It starts crazy. He still get hit. He got hit. He got hit low too.
It's a great rep, and it looks like he's getting hit in the backfield as well.
Yeah. I just said the same thing, Matt. Who was it? Yup.
Wow.
So you're like the right guard. Yeah, pretty much.
Hit low too. Yeah, he's staying cool, calm, collected, guys.
Hey, look, and this is my first time seeing Matt video on this one, on this breakdown. But
covering the Browns and
so
Shedeur and Deshaun throughout the entirety of training camp.
I ain't saying stuff that I mean, I ain't saying things that he just said already and things, but this is what I'm seeing at the time.
Great read here by Shedeur
right now, though. So
they're going to ultimately off play action send a double corner blitz here. Okay,
it's in a double corner blitz. Okay.
Boom. Boom, sending both of these guys here, which means
I'm just bringing it up on the big screen so we can see what he's talking about.
Guys drop back and they're kind of in some sort of cover 2. I don't think any of these defensive linemen drop back. So ultimately, we got to be able to protect off this play action fake. Great job here. We do perfect, right? But we only really have 2 route concepts. I believe we got like a dig and like a corner route here, which obviously this is where
that's where you want to hit.
Flying towards the middle.
You got that outside leverage.
He notices it.
Damn, he ain't cut yet.
Throws it to the
okay.
Perfect read. Great pocket. It's pretty much there. It's there for the taking. You maybe had a window here if that was a stop route. It might be.
Yeah, it would have been tight window though, but
the
takes
only
it.
thing wrong with this play is he needs to lead him more to the sideline. You see how Gage has to turn his body and prepare for the ball coming. This got to be to the sideline, because we're bracing him for a big impact on both sides. And that's basically what happens. Gets boomed out of bounds. But it's a great read. Just got to be a little bit more to the sideline. It's a very tough throw. It's a very tough throw because you got that linebacker sitting there. Just got to be a little bit more to the sideline. That's a beauty. But ultimately, great read there for Shedeur. That's...
I ain't gonna lie, now Travis Hunter them would have caught that now. Hey, Travis would have caught that. Will Shepard would have caught that and caught that and fell down. I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about Laverdan though, but just honestly though. Hey, them Colorado boy, they were catching them just like, you know. He put it right there so he can keep. So you ain't just he don't want to lead you too far. My bad, man. He don't want to lead them too far out there, you know what I'm saying, whereas in they don't get the proper foot down, the footing down, you know what I'm saying? So I do like what Matt did say when he should have led him a little bit, but me, if I'm thinking like how Shedeur put it where he put it at, he wanted to just drop it right there to him to just catch it, go ahead and embrace for the impact, you know what I'm saying? And then just get down, you know what I'm saying? Get that, fall down with it, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's what he was trying to land it to, but let's keep it pushing though. Let's go, Matt. I like Matt breakdowns though.
Side of Shedeur Sanders, as he is throwing this football, I mean, look at this left guard. Just gets bullied. So as he's throwing,
and we gotta remember these are the third string. These not the first string guys. So, you know, I ain't expect that line to be on first string talent or whatever the case may be though. But I mean, they did the best they can though. But we ain't gonna make no excuses. He did what he did though. He played ball though.
Right. Didn't really have time to get a nice hitch up in the pocket. I mean.
But yeah,
tough to remake. You got a guy in your face, but does.
I definitely think he has these two guys.
The second level of the defense here. Again, this is wide open. This is where
you got two down in the same spot.
It just lofted a little bit too high. And goes over the head for an interception. So.
All right. So yesterday, I think it was more about taking the money shots. You know what I'm saying? More than, I mean, I understand. This is the first preseason game and only one quarter. So to me, I'm thinking in his mind, he probably thinking, take these money shots. I know I can hit them and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I think that way he was warming up too. Of course, he could have hit these guys coming down in this flat right here though. So shout out to Madden Dubs for breaking this film down too though. But I see what he was doing. So, but I think Buffalo game, he definitely will be taking these unders, you know what I'm saying, instead of just hitting the downfield. Oh, he going to take some downfield throws too, though. And I also want to switch to Mad Dog TV film, too. I like when Mad Dog breaking it down. So, shout out Mad Dog. Also, shout out to you, Mad Dubs. But let me bring up
But it was a clear just overthrow. So, next play, we have Shedeur Sanders, as you guys can see, in the pocket right now. What I love about Shedeur Sanders is his ability to have tunnel vision, because despite this offensive lineman getting tortured right here, Shedeur Sanders still able, going through his pre-snap case. You got one. I'm gonna tell you guys how Deshaun Watson did at this video. So let's keep this train rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead.
Shout
and
out Mad Dog.
This is the interception Shedeur Sanders threw. Just one, you know, you just cannot do if you Shedeur Sanders. Trips formation. You got one receiver, two tight end, and then.
I know Mad Dog's probably had better film or whatever, but hey, I like Mad Dog breakdowns.
Receiver up top. I want to say.
I like his show also too. I caught on to him around the Colorado when Coach Prime went over. So that's how I caught on to Mad Dog. You did. Let's rock.
At the bottom, and then one tight end up top. You have a running back in the backfield. Shedeur Sanders going through his pre-snap cadence, and he just overthrew this pass. This is just one you can't do. You know, we can't turn the ball over. I'm gonna show you guys what it looked like from the backside, but it was a clear just overthrown. So next play we have Shedeur Sanders, as you guys can see in the pocket right now. What I love about Shedeur Sanders is his ability to have tunnel vision, because despite this offensive lineman getting tortured right here, Shedeur Sanders still able to
they were getting flamed up yesterday, man. I ain't gonna lie now. Yeah, it seemed like Chicago had
great throw, great catch.
That's what Chicago third string defensive, they were killing that whole line. That's
throw again. Look at the spiral, man. Look at that beautiful pass right there. And so first play, what we have is what we call an I formation.
And that play came when what happened? They had the fumble, but they recovered it, and then they had the block pass. So as we saw on Madden does, even with the block pass, I think somebody was I don't know. Yeah, I know somebody was in the field, but somebody was open too, coming under the dig and things. So let's keep it going, Mad Dog.
Heavy defensive play. We got a fullback right here, wide receiver.
I like the formation that Todd doing. I played with them on Madden 27 too, so I like the playbook on 27.
You guys can see calls the play action, and he actually already know where
he gonna shine though for sure.
Look at his eyes already going towards where he want to go with this football, man. This is an amazing throw.
When he already know where he want to go, that means he already read the defense. He already know what he want to do against the defense and stuff. So, hey, like I said, I ain't too much worried about his mistakes. He gonna correct them. And he throwing downfield, dog. I mean, he throwing past the sticks. So, excuse me. So he definitely taking his shots and things, you know. Whereas in other quarterbacks are probably trying to playing it safe. Now, Deshaun performing yesterday. Deshaun did pretty good though. You know what I'm saying? I like what Deshaun did, and he ended with 126. The former loss, and I thought he threw a touchdown, but he didn't. You know what I'm saying? They had a little the jet sweep, the jet route with Concepcion. You know what I'm saying? But so let me see. But I like what I'm seeing out of the package that Todd Monken got Shedeur in. You know what I'm saying?
Football, Gage Larverdin, man, move the sticks. All right. So as we take a look at Deshaun Watson, first half, he had 18 dropbacks. He was 11 of 15, 73%. He threw for 129 passing yards. He had 4 rushing yards. He was 98.2 passer rating. He was sacked once, which led to a fumble. He had 2.75 average time to throw, which is huge. The offensive line definitely blocked for him.
Yep. So that's what I'm saying. So even like, you know, with him with the time to throw, they doing pretty good. That was the first unit and partially the second unit. So they doing pretty good of protecting though, you know what I'm saying? Although the run game got to get a little bit better and things though. But the offense overall, the Cleveland offense, they looking pretty decent, first unit. And like I said, 11 for 15. He 129 passing yard. That's pretty good though, you know what I'm saying? So kudos to that, you know. But I know he wanted the touchdown to go with this stat sheet. Whereas in with Shedeur, you know, he only had third quarter. So I mean, it was just like been in practice. He got 15 chances to throw, but you know, they had to call some running plays too, though. So like it ain't just like practice though. So Shedeur wasn't gonna get that many chances, but the chances that he did get, he took some shots. He took some shots now. I'm talking about downfield and hits too though. But let's keep it pushing.
And this is the most
Shout
important
out
part
Mad
of
Dog
the difference
TV.
between him and Shedeur Sanders. His per attempt was 4.4. Now, Shedeur Sanders actually threw the ball a lot further downfield. Watson, as I showed you guys, 11 of 15, 126, 98.2. And Shedeur Sanders, 6 of 11, 79 yards, and 1 interception.
Yeah.
He had a 39.6 passing rating. But Shedeur Sanders actually threw the ball downfield. That was the biggest difference. The reason why that rating is like that is because of the interception that I showed you guys.
And that's what I was saying too, though. You know what I'm saying? He took more shots down the field. Like out the gate, we seen on the first how like out the gate he threw the ball to Larvadan, past the sticks, and he collected what they say like 20-something yard gain. So he can hit your receiver. He can hit the receiver. Hey man, Shedeur gonna be all right though, man. I don't know, y'all don't panic out there. Don't do none of that. Don't whine. Yeah, 1 interception. Yeah, we're going to be moving on to the next one. On to the next one. On to the next one, like Jigga Man. All right, let's keep it going, Mad Dog TV.
But when it's all said and done, man, it's just one game. So once we get the actual full film from all 22, I will give you guys every single rep from Shedeur Sanders' pass plays. I also will break down Deshaun Watson's pass plays and give you guys the actual film breakdown. We have different angles from broadcast, sideline, and much more, man. So I'm going to bring all that to you guys during the season. So it's a great way for me to actually start practicing as well. We will see what the head coach, Todd Monken, has to say. I'm unsure if he's going to speak after the game. I do know he's going to actually speak.
Todd already spoke.
Tomorrow,
he ain't too much worried about it.
Update. Me personally, I think both quarterbacks did fairly well. One quarterback threw short passes, 4 yards here and there. No knock against Deshaun Watson. He took what the defense gave him. As far as Shedeur Sanders go, you guys know he's gonna take chances, man. He's not gonna sit back and just.
And I just said the same thing. I ain't just listened to it. I ain't listened to it before I pulled it up because I ain't want to hear it. I want to respond to it naturally. But I was saying the same thing. He gonna take his chances, man. So and Deshaun did throw some little short passes, but I'm not knocking that. Same as he said that he ain't knocking. I ain't knocking it either. You take what you take. You know what I'm saying? You get what you get. And as we saw on Madden Doves footage, where Shedeur had the chance to take that their wide open slot when that corner came down on the blitz. You know what I'm saying? So take both of them. You know what I'm saying? Take both of them on your notes. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel terrible for throwing it down the field when you could have had that. So you take whatever you want to take. You the quarterback. Hey, if you feel like you can make it, make it. Just like Stephen Curry. Hey, you feel like you can make threes? Shoot them. Shoot them. That's one thing Cleveland Browns gonna like about Shedeur. Hey, but look, when he get on that field and he know he got range and he ain't got to worry about it. Hey, I'm getting yanked out and things like that. More of that gonna pop up, and also he gonna take the short the short routes. You know what I'm saying, or whatever's open though. But still, even what Matty does point out, he definitely got to see them guys too though, instead of always want to get the big money. You know what I'm saying? I like when you take your money shots for sure, but I want you to just go ahead and take your time and collect, and then you get to the big bag. You know what I'm saying? Collect, get to the big bag. So I can't wait to see what's gonna happen in Buffalo. So let me see what else Mad Dog got to talk about before I keep going.
Let the game come to him. He's gonna take risk, and that's just what it comes with. He very rarely turns the ball over. I mean, we saw the QB tracker as far as training camp, for crying out loud, but it happens. It's football at the end of the day. You guys get down in the comments and let me know, how do you guys feel if you watch this video or if you watch the actual game? What are your takes? How do you guys think the difference is as far as Shedeur and Deshaun Watson? Who do you guys think actually won this QB competition? Me personally, I think it's still even. You know what I'm saying? And if it's even, you have to go with Shedeur Sanders because he's the youngest player. But who knows, man? That one interception definitely was a big mistake. But we have a lot of more football left to go, so we can't just judge one game off of the entire decision, in my personal opinion. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hype this video. That way YouTube can push it out further to more Browns fans, NFL fans, and
Already, Mad Dog TV, and I feel the same way. The one interception is not to worry about. You know what I'm saying? And also, I want to see what Shedeur had to say about their interception also. So I'm gonna bring his part up. So I'm gonna bring his press conference response up to it. All right.
What I see, the right read, just slip. You know, the right read.
What you see out there when you threw the interception? The right read for sure. Come out just like that. The right read. I could have. Hey, I can make that pass now. He was open and it was open for the taking, but it was just a little slightly too high. But also too Shedeur though. Hey, you got them other guys coming across that we saw on Madden Dove. Shout out to him again. But anyway, as we seen on the cross, you could have hit one of them guys too. Now go ahead and collect though, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, collect, then money shot. Collect, then take the money shot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they can't mess with you out there, dog, for sure.
It just slipped. So that's what makes me be mad a little bit because of it. But you know, I don't, any decision I make, I know it's the right decision. I just didn't execute the decision, but the right decision was made. So every day I look and I see about decision making, like how's my decisions I'm making, and that's how I grade myself off of. You know, obviously, turn the ball over and all that stuff is not great. You know, and it won't survive a long time in the league doing that. But as long as my eyes and my feet and everything was in the right place, being able to execute it just may happen. So I look at the positive of things. You know, I'm alive, I'm breathing. I'm able to come up here and talk to y'all, so, you know, I can't be that down.
No, we ain't down about that. I mean, it happened. It happens. We've been on. We know that they were gonna blow it up anyway. That's, you know, they want to blow that interception up. That's about the worst thing they can. But that's the only thing they can say about yesterday. You know what I'm saying? If it hadn't been the interception, they were gonna be the fumble too. You know what I'm saying? But even if they were gonna talk about the fumble, you know, hey, you got to mention the other quarterback's mistakes. Dylan threw an interception yesterday. Deshaun fumbled the ball yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Deshaun almost took some brutal hits yesterday. So, I mean, he didn't have the cleanest pocket neither. You know what I'm saying? But he did enough to, you know, he hitting his check downs, or he hitting the under routes and things like that. So, Deshaun played some ball. Those not the only passes that he hit too. I mean, you can go back on my channel and you can look through yesterday's video. I think I had well, matter of fact, it should be like a couple hours ago, or however the case may be. But go back and check that video out. I was pretty much showing the whole game, and I was responding as we see. Well, pretty much commentating. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing a little bit of commentating. But hey, Shedeur, next week, you're going up against Buffalo. Y'all still going to share the reps against some of the Buffalo defensive ones. So next week, you get to start all the first half. Same old way as Deshaun did. I expect you to come out there doing your thing, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm still rocking with two. So, hey, we ain't worried. I know he going to do his thing over there. So, I ain't too much worried about yesterday's performance. Yeah, he looked good. And then he got some bad ones that he probably wish he could have got back. He had some blocks. They blocked it at the line of scrimmage. So, hey, a few little things here and there, not too bad. He had the fumble, but they got it back. So, I didn't like the 4th and 1 call from Todd. Well, I think they should have just taken the field goal. I think I mentioned it while we was on live yesterday. I didn't like that. I definitely wanted him to get the field goal. That way you at least get some points. That way you get some points under your belt, and then you go back out there, you know, you still feel in the rhythm. And then it would have kind of like it would have knocked some of the momentum Chicago had, you know what I'm saying, after they drive. Because soon as Chicago came back out of halftime, they scored, you know what I'm saying? So, you kind of like would have slowed their momentum down, because then they went up with it 17-10. It would have 17-10 when Chicago scored coming out of the half. And then if you had took the field goal 13-17, you probably would have changed a little bit of dynamics of the game too, though. But you know, that's how it went though. But we tuning in next week, and we're gonna be talking about a little bit more maybe later on in the week. So we ready. We getting ready though. They getting ready. Shedeur, hey, I ain't too much worried. Don't you be worried about that. Don't y'all out there be worried about that. We on to the next round. Coach Prime, Colorado, y'all up next too though. You know, a few more weeks before you go to Georgia Tech. Before we go to Georgia Tech, we're gonna be ready. We gonna be ready. Let me see what else. And the coach, we doing a. We didn't lose our preseason game. We went in. We got a tie. So second week we'll be up. Anthony Richardson, you got to. Well, I don't know. Well, that train already done left. It already done left. So let me see what else going on in football. What else? Like I said, we already talked about Ray J and Orlando Brown. We talked about Claressa Shields. She TKO'd Miss Scott last night, and Shedeur yesterday performance. I might got a music reaction coming later too, so stay tuned for that, you know. But other than that, y'all, it's NickMaddenTV, and I gotta get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe.